Hi there, I'm Coach Amy, and today's topic is healthy digestion, also known as pooping. As a mom of two young kids, I can speak about this topic without batting an eye. So here we go. All right, so what is the importance of healthy digestion? What health benefits does it have for you? Number one, it can promote healthy weight loss. When toxins are efficiently eliminated from your stool, it's going to pass out of your body and essentially, lighten the load. So the more easily things can pass through, the more toxins and waste you can get out, which also will, help with weight loss. Increased energy. Healthy bowels that are not clunked up and crowded with junk, it does not require your body to use as much energy to work as hard to digest the foods. So as an added bonus, your body can use that energy for other activities you enjoy. Nutrient absorption. A healthy intestinal lining provides a larger surface to absorb nutrients, so another great benefit. Better mental clarity. So a lot of times you'll hear your digestive tract referred to as your second brain. And one of those reasons is because the beneficial bacteria found in a healthy gut can actually help boost your brain health and your mood. So another good one. Regularity. Regularity is a sign of a healthy digestive tract. And I'm going to have more on that in a minute and give you some, parameters to look out for. Increased immune function. So 80% of our immune system is contained in our gut. When our digestion is healthy, our immune systems increase, and that's especially important for us, keeping our immune systems up and functioning well. All right, so frequency. Most physicians will agree that a healthy frequency for bowel movements can be anywhere from 3 times a day to 3 times a week. So that seems like a pretty broad range, and it is. So this is why it's especially important to get in touch with your own frequency. Pay attention to how often you are or are not going. So if you start to notice you may be going a little more, you may be going to the bathroom a little less, it's time to start evaluating your habits, okay? First, start with diet. Have you tried any new foods? Any changes to your eating routine? Are you eating on the run? Are you eating really fast? That can really affect your digestion. Also, food intolerances. Food intolerances can pop up at any point in life. Now, food allergies, most people are typically born with a food allergy, and a food intolerance is a little different. An intolerance does not cause severe allergic reactions. It may just cause some gastric distress, maybe affect your skin, cause some rashes and whatnot. And like I said, that can pop up at any time in life. Lactose intolerance is a good one. Most people can handle lactose their entire life, and then all of a sudden, one day they're lactose intolerant. So really pay attention to those types of things. The frequency also changes as we age. The older we get, the slower our digestion moves. So you may be going less frequently the older that you get. Okay, so if you are having trouble going to the bathroom, foods that are going to help, move things along. Prunes, number one. Apples with skin, and the skin is very important. The skin is where all the fiber is, so make sure you're eating apples with the skin. Pears, figs, beans, lentils, those are just to name a few. So those are usually the top ones that people start with to start to get things moving. Now, on the other hand, if you can't stop going, say for instance you get a stomach bug, or you're somebody who suffers from maybe IBS or another intestinal disorder, the BRAT diet. If you haven't heard of the BRAT diet stands for bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. Now, you may be thinking, okay, you just told me apples will help me go, and now you're telling me to eat applesauce to stop going. And that's where the skin comes in. So applesauce does not contain usually the skin of the apple. So a lot of the fiber is taken away from applesauce. And the reason that these 4 foods are the most recommended is because they're lower in fiber and they're super easy for your body to digest. So BRAT diet will help slow things down. If you resort to a fiber supplement to help get things moving, make sure you start out slow and then gradually increase your dose. You don't want to start out with a full dose, especially not knowing how your body's going to react to it, okay? There's nothing worse than being like, I'm going to take this fiber supplement because I haven't gone to the bathroom in a few days. You take a full dose and you don't know what can happen. So again, start out slow, see how your body reacts, and then move your way on up. Okay, so appearance. I took a poll in my house. 3 out of 4 of us looked before we flush. The 4th one said it's disgusting and they're not going to look. I highly suggest that you look before you flush, okay? The appearance, shape, color of your poop can tell a lot about you, okay? Now you don't have to get in there and investigate, but just take a quick look. All right, so we'll start with color. Normal poop should be medium to dark brown, and it should also be somewhat firm and easy to pass. Now, there are some colors to look out for. Black. Black is usually a sign of intestinal bleeding, and that one is one to take seriously, especially if it looks like coffee grounds, okay? So be on the lookout for that. Gray or white can be a sign of liver or gallbladder issues. Green can be a sign of a lack of bile. Red can be a sign of gastrointestinal bleeding or hemorrhoids. And yellow can be a sign of an issue of fat absorption. Now, if you do have a miscolored or discolored bowel movement, don't immediately freak out, okay? Because there are some foods that can affect the color of your poop. Foods such as spinach, beets, artificial dyes. I remember a story, a friend of mine, she had a Cookie Monster cake at one of her kids' birthday parties, and it was covered in blue icing, and all these little kids went home and had blue poop explosions from the artificial dye. So while the parents are freaking out, they take their kids' diapers off, and you know it's filled with blue poop. So if you have neon blue poop, chances are it's something that you ate. You know, one discolored poop might not be a problem, but if you see it continually happening, make sure you contact your physician and you know, make sure to speak about that with them. Okay, so ways to maintain frequency, okay, to keep healthy bowels, to keep going on the regular. Fiber, cannot stress this enough. Make sure to eat enough fiber. The recommended daily minimum for women is 25 grams and 38 grams per day for men. Now again, this is the recommended daily minimum. You also, along with the fiber supplements, you also don't want to add a ton of fiber to your diet at once, especially if you're not used to eating a lot of fiber. Slowly increase it because it can cause, you know, bloating, gas, discomfort. So start out slow, you know, maybe one extra serving during one of your meals a day, and work your way up until your body is used to having that much fiber. Drink plenty of water. That's also going to help push the fiber through. It's going to help move everything along. Staying hydrated is super, super important. And last but not least, exercise. And exercise is twofold. So not only is daily movement going to help keep your bowels active, it's also going to help reduce stress. And stress is one of the main factors in causing constipation. So exercise is actually good for two reasons. Okay, so to recap, healthy digestion has a lot of great health benefits. I gave you some great ways to stay regular, you know, signs and symptoms to look out for. So again, make sure you look before you flush. I know it's not probably the best part of your day, but it doesn't hurt to just take a quick look, okay? Because that can tell a lot about what's going on inside your body. All right, so I hope you got some good information out of this, and we got this uncomfortable conversation on the way, so the next one I'll try to make a little less gross, okay? Thanks.